Alright, what's up guys? I'm back again. We're going to talk about Procter & Gamble today. It's going to be a very brief overview of what you should have did and what you should do. So basically, back in when it was 79 and 10 cents, that was your buy. Once it hit a high of 90.33, that was your sell. Now once it went back down, because a lot of selling was going on, a lot of people thought like this because a lot of people were buying at 79.10. A lot of people sold 90.33, which caused the stock to come right back down and reposition itself back to original price. So once it's at back to original price, this is when people buy again. And then once it gets closer to 90, then this is when people sell. Simple cycles that stocks take all the time with credible companies. Doesn't matter if it's a penny stock, OTC, doesn't really matter. Stocks really go on cycles. You just have to pay attention to what cycle that you're in. You got to make sure that you're not in a selling cycle, because if you're in a selling cycle, you're definitely going to lose money. But you want to make sure that you're positioning yourself to be in that buy cycle. Once you're in that buy cycle, you're going to be pretty good, and you can just put your stop loss or whatever, check your chart. Once you're comfortable with those gains, you can just sell a stock and then reposition yourself or look elsewhere at other companies to position yourself in their cycles. So what I mean by cycles is that you can clearly see that the stock hit a low of 79.10. Now this is going to set the low for the rest, or for the continuing years. So we have a low of 79.10 and we have a high of 90.33. This is a 1 year standpoint, so it might be higher if we go back previous years. So right now for the current, we have a low of 79.10, we have a high of 90.33. So once these sales come in and you see the stock getting back close to 79.10, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna buy, because this is the previous low. I'm taking down a lot of risk from buying it at the low. Once we buy it at the low, people are gonna not only if you're seeing it, other people are gonna see it. Those financial institutions are seeing it. So once we buy at the low, we already know where the top is, or where the stock has had previous history of struggling and not breaking. So once we get closer to 87, I'm already looking to hit sell, starting to sell some positions, starting to look for other stocks to get into, because we already know from October to December is when the decline happened. Now from December to February is when the uptrend happened. So we can already see that cycles are forming. We can already see that cycle forming, and we just have to make sure that we're in the right cycle. We have to make sure that we're buying at the right time. That's basically all it is. I don't want you to just buy at any random price, because you might be taking a loss, and it might be harder for you to make money over time, because this thing is just typically going on a cycle, and that's all we're seeing here basically. So right now, this is a sell point in the cycle. I suggest you wait till it gets back down to 80, or until a lot of sellers come in and start selling the stock. So that's my take on Procter & Gamble. You can read the financial statements and other analysts' expectations, but that's just how I see it, and that's how a lot of traders see it, which is why the stock is moving how it is. But other than that, guys, take care. I'll be back with more videos.